Today, we're going to talk about how negativity gets 13 times more attention than positivity. And the best example of this is in the news media. Now, before I break this down, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can use this for your practice so you can grow. Because you, as dentists, deal with a lot of negativity from patients. Patients, a lot of times, will say they hate the dentist and they'll leave these negative comments in reviews and they've never even worked with you, or they come in and they just make up these fabricated stories. You can use all of that to your advantage because people are actually looking at that negativity more than the positivity that you put out there. So first of all, let's break down in the news media. Why is the news so negative? Well, what the news media, all of them have figured out, is that negativity gets 13 times more clicks or views than positivity. So if you can talk about the puppy that died in the well, that will get 13 times more hits than the puppy that was saved from the well. Does that make sense? So it's really important to understand that, and that's part of human nature. I've recently been dealing with a lot of negativity online from several anonymous dentists that are just absolutely trying to destroy my business, destroy me. They're leaving us bad Google reviews. We've never worked with them. A lot of times we don't even know who they are, and they hide their identities. And what I've noticed, this is not the first time that I've dealt with this, what I've noticed is our traffic, my views all go up, our traffic goes up. People begin to ask, who is Gary Bird? People begin to hear about me that have never heard about me before. And in the short term, it hurts, right? You don't want people talking bad about you. It never feels good. But always, my experience is always in the long term, it always ends up positive as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do. Now, how can you flip this into a positivity? How can you take the negative, is a better way to say it, and turn it into a positive so you get more new patients, so you can grow your practice? So, in your Google reviews, you're going to have negative reviews and you're going to stress about them. First of all, let me tell you, do not stress about those. Don't stress. Look at them as opportunities. Do not look at them as things that are going to end up ending your business, ending your career, causing so much damage that you can never recover from it. That's 99.99999% of the time, that's not the case at all. It's not going to hurt you. In fact, it's actually going to help you. And I'm going to give you the exact scripting on this, okay? So let's say some psycho leaves a random review and they came in, but what they're describing isn't what actually happened in your office. Let's say that that's what happened. Your knee-jerk reaction is to defend yourself, but that is the wrong response. That's not how you want to deal with those. There's an exact scripting and an exact way that if you respond to them this way, it'll help you get more reviews. On Google, because of the nature of Google and so many Google reviews now, dental offices have 1, 2, 3,000 Google reviews now. People can't go through all the positive reviews. It's too many positive reviews. So what they do is they go to the negative reviews. You've probably done this on Amazon. So you go onto Amazon and you look for a vacuum, and it has 5,000 reviews. What do? You go and look at the negative reviews. Now, if all the negative reviews on there are like, they sent me the wrong one, I ordered a white one and they sent me a black one, and they got like 50 negative reviews about that. For you, if you don't care about the color of the vacuum, if you're like, I don't care if I get a black or a white one, it makes no difference to me, then those negative reviews mean nothing to you, right? And how they responded, if they all responded, oh, I'm so sorry, we're going to get it right back out to you, and we'll get you the right color. We'll correct it. It was a mistake on the manufacturer's side. We'll make it right for everybody. You go, oh, it's a good company. Hey, if they send me the wrong color, not a big deal. I'm going to move forward with them. The negative reviews don't actually hurt your buying decision process. Now, if you go to another vacuum and it says, I got it, I had to manufacture it, like I had to piece it together, it had missing parts, and over and over and over again, that's what it says. And then inside of that is the manufacturer like, no, it was user error, it was your fault, you're so, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to follow directions, our vacuums are so good. And you see that over and over and over again, that's going to be a red flag not to work with that individual. So what patient, all they're looking for, the new patients, I'm not so worried about the patient who left the review. I'm worried about the thousands of people who are going to come and read your Google reviews, and then they're going to go right down to the negative review. If you can get that person with the negative review, if you can just leave this statement, and if you want the exact scripting on this, I have this all outlined. You can comment down below, but I'm going to give it to you right now as well. All you have to do is say, hey, Mr. Patient, we're so sorry that you had this experience. That is not ever our goal. Our goal is insert mission statement. We would love to connect with you and learn more about what happened and where things went wrong. We're always looking to improve. Thank you for stopping by and leaving your feedback today. You don't violate HIPAA. You don't. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, I don't want to respond to that crazy person. I don't want them back. They're not coming back. Crazy people who leave crazy reviews aren't going to come work with you. People aren't that dumb. They're dumb, but they're not that dumb. So then you go in and you flip that negative review into a positive, and a normal, rational person's going to read it and go, if they have a problem, they're willing to work on the problem. That's all people want. That's all people want. All people expect of me as a dental marketer is, hey, if we have a problem, can we work it out? I'm not really worried about the crazy people who roast me online and never worked with me and make up stories. I'm not worried about them. Who cares? In the short term, people go, oh, is this true? No, it's not true. Oh, okay. And then I get more traffic, and then I keep growing. And you can do the same too if you flip those negative reviews into the positives. Now, if you want the whole PDF and the outline that tells you how to do this on each review and et cetera, comment down below. I can get that to you. But don't miss out on the opportunity to turn the negativity into a positive. It gets 13 more views or clicks, 13 times more than the positive stuff. So it's important that you know how to flip the negative into the positive. Hope you have a good one.